we know that it's a widespread issue in South Africa, in the industry, but we as a board, we are tackling it. I think the only thing that we can say is that Wendy was the first one who was fully investigated by the board, and she had to pay the consequences. But she won't be the first and the last person.
Given the fact that there's so many utterances of misuse of trust funds amongst industry players, why did it take you so long as a regulator to start doing something about this?
There must have been some challenges within the EAAB, and that is what we are addressing now as the new board of the organization. We're introducing an amnesty period to enable all estate agents to sort out their issues within their companies. And we're going to be very strong on compliance to make sure that from 3 months from now, estate agents are no longer able to dip into trust accounts of their businesses.
Now, the Wendy Machanik investigation was your first investigation as a regulator. This opened up a can of worms. You now have some ongoing investigations into the likes of CEF estate agents. Can you give us an update on these?
We've got about 5 investigations that are currently taking place against big companies that have been authorized by the board since December last year. But we've got more reports that have been received through the whistleblower hotline. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year, we'd have investigated more than 20 big companies.
Now, if you take a look at the number of Fidelity Fund certificates issued for 2009-2010, we had 50,350. Now, of these, there were only 16 inspections. Why has the EAAB not been performing its function correctly?
There are many reasons for that, and that is why we've launched a forensic investigation to establish really where the problem was, why there was such poor performance by the regulator. We do admit that our performance was extremely poor these past 4 or 5 years, but it's something that the new board is committed to tackling and resolving because we really feel that as a regulator we should be able to perform at the highest level and to ensure that consumers in our country are properly protected.
Now, you oversee an industry worth around 470 billion rand. Just looking at the number of inspections, the EAAB has not been performing its duties. Are you confident that you're going to be able to turn this regulatory body around?
I think the intention is there. The intentions on the part of everybody here now are quite good. And I think once we get the report for the forensic investigation, we'll know exactly where we went wrong, what needs to be done. And I'm sure you can come back to us in 6 months and we'll be singing a totally different tune. But I am confident that we're now more geared towards performing as a regulator.